Hey, YouTube, how's it going? Hopping back into Tactics Ogre here. And I played some Final Fantasy Crisis Core the other day. I don't know if I'm going to continue that or not. It's old. I mean, so is this, but I like the way it plays a lot more. So, who knows? Maybe I'm just comparing it to Elden Ring, right? That's not a fair comparison. Not in the least. But so I want to start off this stream by actually fully exploring this forest bit. Because I have no idea what these little side areas do, but I know you can open up stuff based on, like, reading the different, some of the little different events. They give you, like, extra events that the game doesn't innately show you. You can heal, but we've got another archer. Go with this. So yeah, I want to explore this forest bit, because I hadn't found any other place like this in the game yet. It might just be like a grinding area, but I'm full on grind. Hey! This is why I keep bringing my Beastmaster with me. We might eventually be able to recruit some monsters, and last time I went through here, first off, this terrain was different, so that's cool. And there were no monsters to recruit. But now we might actually be able to recruit somebody. I would very much like to get some monsters on my team for, like, unique stuff. Even though I feel like having all the different classes probably makes regular people characters more versatile. So yeah, we go down this way. Clerics, no jumps. I'll send 2 other characters to go deal with this griffin. My knight's down in the fray. Oh no! Up sometime soon. There's a couple of others close to me. Whatever. This guy better count as a beast unit. I swear. A bunch of different, like, classifications for different enemy units, right? Should I send my knight up the hill, actually? Because he can heal. Okay, well, I'll be moving around anyway. This looks like it'll hit the griffin. Weird! If you aim for the griffin, it would hit the land. If I aimed for that dude, it would hit the griffin. Very unexpected. Oh, I don't have any MP yet. So we're just gonna wait and probably take some damage. You don't have the hops to get up here. Okay. We'll reform a little. What does... Ooh. Can't really move forward from here. That's fine. Kind of keep our mage in the back. That's gonna hurt. Targeting my Beastmaster first. You see what I'm about to try and do. I'm gonna steal that griffin. I'm gonna steal that griffin as soon as possible. Nice. God, I keep forgetting that big monsters can counter by just throwing boulders at you. It's cool though. Rice. It's not a very fantasy name. That's a really modern name, I thought. Damn. Uh-oh. Berserker's berserking. Maybe we can force her to attack her own units, though. That'd be cool. Really, all I want is to get through this forest and maybe steal a couple of monsters along the way. Hell yeah. Be very afraid. Yeah, really don't care about your counters. Oh, of course. Well, that's why I have 2 healers. My mage to pick up some of these bonus cards, because mages are really like back and forth with how much damage and control they have of a battlefield, right? They need their MP, and so if they're not getting a lot of skills to proc like that, then really like iffy on the whole damage thing. This thing is strong against wind, though. Oh, and it's going to counter, right? No? Nice. It's not going to counter spells. Well, I mean, I have someone to back attack, though. Might even take care of him if I can crit. Not quite. Nice! Yo. It's kind of beautiful. Go ahead and pick these up. Too close? Not too close. Damn. Keep the high ground, but move more over here. Berserker the Griffin. Uh-oh. Nice! Wow. Oh, no, that's actually scary. Why is the Griffin so fast? Keep anyone else from picking that up, especially Berserker. Ooh, we can really start messing up the mage. Yeah, keep picking on this Griffin. That's fine. Doesn't even matter. I have 2 shots at this, but it's still at 0%. Actually, let me attack first and then pick this up. I don't want any of their characters picking it up. Hammer time. Eat that. Still pretty good damage. And if you attack my knight, you're hitting your dude. Oh, of course. Okay, but she can get a heal soon. Eddard. See, that's a much more fantasy name than Bryce. I feel like Kane here was maybe doing more damage as a warrior, but I don't know. Fear Knight is also, it's got its bonuses, right? Gotta keep Beastmaster alive, even though she's like maybe in one of the worst positions right now. I'm gonna pick another damage up. Even though that kind of leaves our healer vulnerable. Okay, that should be close to pretty low, right? I feel like that should have some chance to convert it. Let's hope. Oh, okay. That's kind of good. That's pretty bad, though. Not a fan. I don't want to kill it. Take that guy out. Yeah. Minimize the threat to my Beastmaster. I really would like to get some monsters on my side. Right. Nothing. Are you like charm resist? No? Are you not a beast? That's disappointing. You can get it a little bit lower on health, though, I suppose. Uh-oh, incoming. That's not too bad. Hey, J-Hank, what's up? Going through like a side area, but game, I feel like the game unlocks a lot of different little things depending on, like by doing not main story stuff. So I want to make my way through here and see what we can find. And I could, like, I don't know. I could look it up. I don't want to. I like figuring stuff out for myself, you know? Might be enough. Yeah! That class is working out. That should do it. As long as nobody counters the Griffin. can't get it too much lower on health than that. Well, I guess maybe that's what the throw moves are for. Everybody's got like a throw rock attack that does like 1 damage all the time. So maybe you use that to like whittle monsters down. Okay, well, the archer doesn't have it, but still. How's Ogre been doing? It's been going fine so far. The game is definitely like picking up in difficulty. Ow. I was a little afraid of that. But we lived. How's FF7 been going? I tried playing Crisis Core yesterday, maybe the day before. And I don't know if I'm gonna keep playing that game or not. It's like it. I think you were right about a lot of the video stuff not being updated. Like it's higher res, but it's still the same old videos. And I think the combat and stuff has been changed, but it still feels like an old PSP game, right? And I'm just really not sure if I like the way that game feels. Which means I always heard like mixed reviews about it anyway, right? So no big deal. But I kind of wanted to enjoy it. I was really not enjoying playing it. Got to finish disc 1. Gotta find the thing to enter the Temple of the Ancients and get to Aerith. Find the thing to enter the City of the Ancients? The temple's right before that, I think. Now it does 2 damage. It's so weird. But yeah, either way, that's pretty close to the end of disc 1. Just gonna take the magic away from my mage. Just for the hell of it. Who honestly... I don't know. He could kill the griffin, but I'd rather he don't, you know? Oh, that was bad. Okay. We'll have our healer go long before the griffin goes again. Yeah. Berserker's always dangerous. Thing in the Bone Village? Gotcha. Yeah, that was always... You can find some nice stuff in that area. It's very weird, though. You have to do the little mini-game. And it's almost like a hot and cold game, but takes a while. I get the feeling that's going to work very differently in the remake. Please no crit. Okay, 1 HP. Be the absolute highest chance we can possibly get to convert this thing. Found so many potions, but nothing else. Yeah, you need in the Bone Village. What is it even called? I remember what you find in the Temple of the Ancients, and I remember what you find later on concerning the city. I know it's not randomized. Let me just pick this up. The Griffin doesn't get it. I know it's not randomized. I think there's some stuff that is, but the like key or whatever you're looking for. What do you mean 0? It was 15 earlier. Another lower on health. And it's 0. Wow. My ability to get a monster on the party is just like non-existent. It's too bad. Well, bye-bye, Griffin. I guess, like, on the upside, hey, free potions, right? Or do you have to pay to do the minigame? I forget. And to be honest, I think there might be, like, some okay stuff you can get now and nice stuff you can get later. You have Bahamut on summoning? Hell yeah. That's your first, like, big damage one. Bahamut was also always super nice because it's like non-elemental magical damage. You have to pay? Damn. Yay! Yay, those are okay. That's a good deal of money, though. Nice, okay. We can still level. I'm not level capped going through here. So... that's a lot of water. I kind of... Let's not deal with that. Hey, Tiberian. Appreciate you dropping by. I'm going through like a side area right now. I keep trying to like recruit some monsters to my party. I have a class that can do it, but I'm never presented with a good opportunity. I've got stuff like super low health before and had a 15% chance to recruit them, 15% chance, and then got them even lower and it went down to 0. So I don't know how the mechanic works at all in this game. What have I been doing? I've been doing all right. Busy with holiday stuff. I was helping Grandma do some sewing and quilting stuff earlier, which is very not exciting, but like requires a lot of planning. Which is not really surprising because, like, of course it does, but I've never done it before. It's kind of interesting. Like, I know how to repair clothing, but she makes quilts and end tables and pillows and furniture coverings and like a lot of stuff. I've been like running errands and, you know, not a lot exciting. Been working on some stuff on my off time. But also I've just been playing through like Elden Ring again, so that gets a lot of my free time. These are always going to be wind elemental. Tomorrow's the end of the World Cup. Your country is on frenzy. Yeah, people go nuts over a lot of that. I have never really paid attention to sports, but they're the biggest. Trying out your new insoles? Think it'll take a week or two to see an improvement? Yeah, I don't know that I ever saw a huge improvement with insoles outside of just like, wow, my feet are a lot more comfy than in different shoes or with different insoles. But I've tried like a lot of different, you know, like, I don't want to say over the counter, but like insoles you can just pick up normally. I've never got some that were like made by a doctor or professional specifically for me, but I've tried a bunch of different types of insoles that are all like, they fix flat feet or really good for arch support or what have you. And I've never had any of that happen, but you know, they can get pretty comfy. Oh, my knights are so slow. What has 8? I'm just gonna go here. These are the ones you get on the machines at Walmart to measure. I don't know if I've tried those or not. But still, yeah, just like kind of name brand stuff you can pick up in a store. Either way, I think having like, how do I say it? An insole that's like better than what the shoe normally comes with. Those of almost everyone I've tried has been pretty nice. You had to order these from Walmart's website? Still, you know what I mean though, right? It's not like a doctor examined your foot and then specified a type of insole that you had to specially order or anything. Either way, what I'm trying to say is I think those will probably help. So I'm glad you got that. Definitely don't want your feet breaking. Yeah, not form-fitting, exactly. Buffing up their MP supply. Those are both healers, though. I guess they might have an attack spell. I don't think Mike can have one, though. What are you, like a rune fencer? Oh, this is the one that's taking more damage. Okay, nice. Yeah, I, like, would 100% support, haha, get it, getting some nice insoles. If you're on your feet all day, even if they're not form-fitting and special, they help, without question. Beast Terror down there. Still 0%. It's so crazy. Maybe I can get like an accessory or something later that helps with beast taming. Right now, very, very little luck in getting that to work on anything ever. You're just a straight up mage. Well. Maybe not. That's a lot of health. Yeah, Rune Fencer. You're straight up mage. Okay. Easy. I don't know why he didn't attack. Half of the reason I want one of these griffins on my side, well, it's just that, like, I'd like some monsters in there. They have some neat stuff. A lot of moves, some AoE moves that you don't get with regular classes. so far. But also their counter is that huge boulder throw, which is not even amazing, but it looks cool. I want one of my units to counter attacks by throwing really big rocks that do actual damage. They have damage to heal, they're just not coming in and healing it. Both got MP. See, like, 48's not even bad counter damage. It's pretty okay. It's not, like, amazing. They're not doing a normal attack. But I haven't seen a counter that does normal attack damage. But just, like, the thought of them countering ranged by chucking boulders is pretty cool. Ah, that's fine. Kane's got a bunch of health. Well, that sets up. I mean, it might roll slightly higher. Okay. Got another chance for Beastmaster to, like, maybe be able to convert it. It's down to 1. We haven't tried to convert it once at all yet, which might be what, like, sets up its resistance. If I had to guess. Are going. You don't have the ability to hit 2 people at once, but you do. Okay, I mean, all right. 39%. Hey! Finally, Griffin recruited. Waiting to have a monster in the party. Let's try to keep it from dying. Slash damage single target has a chance to stun. Also, you fly, which is dope. And it just does more damage than your normal melee. Not bad. Probably heal up. I haven't watched, like, any anime or anything recently. Just little YouTube clips every once in a while. I've actually been watching, like, some Guilty Gear update stuff from a bunch of different MGC people I like. I'm busy doing little bits of work and, like, art stuff on my off time. Playing some other games to just kind of chill out, and then helping family and doing a bunch of holiday stuff. So I haven't, like, finished Modern Spy Family or caught up on anything else. But I want to watch... I found this show called Bocchi the Rock, which I think is modern, like a... kind of like a slice of life band show. A bunch of friends try to form a band type of thing. So I want to check that out. Because I really liked a couple of other... What was... Beck, Mongolian Chop Squad was a really cool anime that was just all like a bunch of friends trying to form a band. It's good stuff. Where am I having my Christmas? I'm going to... the normal tradition is we have Christmas over at my grandmother's, or Christmas Eve over at my grandmother's, and then Christmas Day is a smaller thing over at my mom's. So we have like that whole side of the family gathers over at my grandmother's house, and we all eat and drink and have presents. And that'll be like my mom and her sisters, and one of them has a husband and some kids, so my cousins will be there. And then my grandma. And then that morning, me and my sis will be over at my mom's place. No, it's a different grandmother. The grandmother I live with is my dad's mom, my late dad's mom. And then this grandmother is my mom's mom. So like I take care of one of them, and the other one has her daughters take care of her. The grandmother I'm with doesn't have a lot of other family like in the city. Well, none of her kids live in this city anymore. She has like me and my sis, and my cousin Rachel doesn't live too far away. And her other son and daughter come in pretty frequently just to check in on her, and you know, they talk to her more frequently. But so she's still got a bunch of family that check in on her, but none of them really live around here. So I'll be driving her up to a city about an hour and a half away so she can spend some time with her daughter right on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and I think maybe for like a little while longer afterwards. I don't know if I'm going up there for Christmas or not. Maybe afterwards. But so it'll be a busy 3 or 4 days. Magic only hits the rock for 1. Okay, well, that's good to know. But so that's my plan for Christmas. It'll be nice. I usually enjoy it. My mom's side of the family is a bit more lively than my dad's side. Father's side of the family used to come to your grandmother's house for Christmas, but I haven't really done that since she died. Yeah, both of my grandmothers are getting old, right? And so it's really weird. They'll both, like, frequently joke about not being around anymore. And they're, like, over 90, so that's, like, a real thing. But everybody's trying to spend as much time with them, like, as they can. And we're all keeping both of them from moving into, like, an old folks' home. But yeah, as soon as they pass, like, my mom and her sisters will be like the oldest on that side of the family, and then an uncle and aunt I have will be the oldest on this side, and I have no idea how we're going to organize anything after that. You're not. My mage. Who needs any healing? I guess King does. your mother is trying to see her mother as much as she can because she doesn't think your mother has many years left. That's pretty much how my mom's side of the family is treating that grandmother. The grandmother I live with is like just barely over 90, whereas my mom's mom is like mid-90s. But they're both pretty healthy for their age. It's not really like an easy thing to gauge, right? I think they both have a pretty decent amount of time left. But you never know. So yeah, spending a lot of time with them is pretty good. It's a nice priority. "100% chance to stop." That's amazing. I don't think I've ever tried to do that before. That's amazing. Your grandmother's health started going down pretty quickly after she hit 90. Yeah, I mean, I'm expecting that to happen. I've seen like a slow, steady decline in both of them. She's going pretty strong in her 80s. You know, the grandmother I'm with, everybody likes to joke that she's going to outlive all of us. And I've seen like a slight decline in the last couple of years, but she's still walking around fine with like no assistance. She, you know, had some dizzy spells for a little bit and she's got hearing aids, but she like started drinking more water and now she's fine. She still moves around a lot. I mean, she spends most of her time just kind of sitting around watching TV, but she still moves around every once in a while and likes tending to her plants and does a lot of sewing. And my other grandmother, and they're both still like mentally there. And my other grandmother does a lot of puzzles and has had some trouble getting around in the last couple of years. Like, she uses a walker now where she didn't 3 or 4 years ago. But she's always kind of had a bad ankle, so that's just catching up to her in her 90s. Mentally, they're like both still pretty much all there. Which is good, because like, that's the thing I'm scared of declining whenever I get ancient. But yeah, my mom and her sisters are like, that's definitely their opinion. I think they can kind of see how she's, you know, they're in a better position to like gauge how she's been doing than I am. My grandmother broke her hip at some point. That's when they usually start going downhill. Yeah, my grandmother, the one I'm living with, has like had several friends who went through exactly that. And even some of them, like, someone broke their hip and then, like, I think she was like 94 or 5, closer to my mom's mom in age, and like rapidly went downhill after that. But luckily neither of them have really super deteriorated at all. You found the lunar harp? Congrats! You can now pass through the forest, right? So you've already been through the Temple of Ancients. Yeah, because we were talking about that last time. You gotta head out. See you later, Tiberian. I appreciate you dropping by. And yeah, thanks for chatting. Yeah, Hank, I think if you're able to go through the forest now. And yeah, I hope their feet do better soon too. I hope those insoles help for sure. Because like, I don't have serious feet problems, but I've had flat feet forever. So I hope, uno, dos, no trace. So I hope those insoles help a lot. Because Fiend is on his feet all the time. But yeah, I think there's a summon you can get in like one of the first screens of that forest. But it's not just straight up handed to you. You'll probably see it though. It's kind of like the opposite of Bahamut, which does really great damage and it's non-elemental. The one you can pick up there does pretty good damage, and it's like every normal element, which has its positives and negatives, right? If anybody absorbs, yeah, you can join the party. No, Ire is good. Lots of health. How deep does this go? Phorampa's doorstep. Still only get 8 slots though. I could put in Griffin instead of Beastmaster. You don't do equipment, right? I think like some beasts do, but not Griffins. Do items though. That's nice. Huh, I haven't played around with the weather stuff. You get a lot of movement, so kind of nice to stack this thing up with items. Hey! Wow, okay. Lemon Hook is cool. What else do you got? Stun Breath? Sounds great. Blood Siphon. I assume this heals you, absorbing a large amount of HP. Yeah, okay, so Pincer, maybe. You move around a lot. That's pretty cool. Moves Leaden. Increases move by 2. What? That's gigantic. Oh, but it's a auto-activating thing. It's not always on. Sometimes you get 2 extra move. That's still pretty big. That's cool. So, like, pretty okay damage-wise. It's not fantastic, but it's pretty okay. Take a full health Griffin into combat with more skills. I joined my team and just like remembered it had more skills. It's a shame that the new Crisis Core still looks like and supposedly feels like a PSP game. Yeah, I played it for like almost 2 hours. And yeah, it's weird. It definitely still feels like a PSP game. I read that they have updated a lot of stuff in the combat. And like the cutscenes are higher res than they used to be, but they're definitely still the same old cutscenes. They haven't completely redone them, which means sometimes you get like weird mismatches in Like, the hilt of some people's sword will be different, or stuff like that. Sorry I missed that stream? Don't worry about it, yo. The VOD is still up if you want to check it out. You can see me struggle to appreciate the game. It's such a weird... Well, okay, so first, like, it definitely still feels like an old PSP game. I think there are a lot of improvements. Like, I don't know if the old one ran, like, super smoothly. It runs super smoothly. Combat is, like, it's okay. I think playing Elden Ring in my off time and then doing Crisis Core is, like, doing it a massive disservice, right? Because it's just not going to be anywhere close to that. But it, like... It hasn't been redone, like, from, at its core, being a PSP game. So there's still a lot of small areas, and it does this very, like, in-between random battles and RPG combat, or, like, turn-based RPG combat, with the action combat that it's going for. So you'll be in, like, a small fort area, or, like, a forest hallway, you know? And you'll walk forward 15 or 20 feet, and then an area will be, like, cordoned off by sort of almost invisible walls, and you fight 3 or 5 enemies. And sometimes you'll fight, like, 2, but then more will join in the middle of the combat, so that's kind of cool. But so it feels like an old handheld game in that it's incredibly segmented. Like, things happen in very short, segmented bursts, and there's not much you can do about that. It has kind of a weird mission system, but I haven't really explored it too much because I really only did one mission. And, like, the combat itself feels okay. I started off playing on hard, which was maybe a mistake, because I think they've actually made all of the combat even more difficult than it was originally. What are you? Is your name Scrub? Oh, no, that's the type of land. Okay. Warrior, Berserker. Let's make them come to us. But yeah, so the combat is, like, I think definitely evolved from the old version, at least just a little bit. And I fought one boss. Oh, no. Which was fun. And I think you like, get more options in combat. And it's all live action, all the combat. Which is nice. And you can, like, block and take reduced damage or dodge things. But stuff, like, doesn't really flinch whenever you hit it in melee, right? Which is a big turnoff for me. And that means Zach has, like, a combo that's, like, 5 or 6 hits long, and the last 2 hits are big, spinny, flashy hits that do the most damage. But you could go in and do, like, 1, 2, and start to do your third action, but then you get meleeed, and you can't like, dodge cancel in between your second and third hit if you've already started your third hit. So you're super locked in. And so, like, however much the combat has been updated, it's still rough. Wow, that's so much range. That's crazy. Thank you, Height. And, like, there's potential there. I might just, like, play it off stream or put it on easy and keep going and see. Because, like, I don't want to hate on it on stream. But right now it's hard to, like, thoroughly enjoy it. It's like it tries to be a hack and slash with RPG elements. Yeah, I mean, they were... Square clearly wanted to do that from a while ago, right? Because, like, Dirge of Cerberus is also kind of an action game with, like, weird RPG elements every once in a while. But it's just not Devil May Cry, right? It's not Devil May Cry, it's not Bayonetta, it's not any number of other action games that clearly had a lot of better combat. And hate it on stream, I can do it. Yeah, I might. And there's a lot of weird choices. Tetsuno Nomura makes a lot of weird choices. Like the combat for, let's see, how do I explain this? You have like MP and SP for magic and special moves. Whereas like 7 Remake, you just have the ATB bar for special moves, right? I forget if they use MP actually, but either way. And then there are, there's like this roulette system that's constantly going in the upper left-hand corner with a bunch of really weird rules. And those like rules expand as you play through the game, and they involve like, we'll do the numbers match, and do the faces of the characters that are showing up in the roulette match. And if the character faces match, then you get like a different limit break. But you don't, and it's more likely to give you a limit break as combat goes on, but you don't ever like just statically build up a limit break thing. Oh, eat it, Berserker. Stumble all day long. So like the combat has some good stuff and some bad stuff to it. Like for when it came out, it seems like it was pretty okay for a handheld game. You know? And like the boss fight I fought was all right. It was way better than all of the normal combat. In that like the normal combat had, they both had like very obvious patterns you could learn, right? But the normal combat had less of them and they weren't interesting, whereas the boss had like strings and you could learn to like do a good job actually dodging those. And I don't know, it's got potential to be like aggressively okay, is what I'll say. But then like the writing of it, woof. I think that's one of the things that turns me off the most so far. Is that like, in comparison to the tone of Final Fantasy VII, Crisis Core is wonky. And I don't know. I just don't know. Right? Whoa, 300 damage. Hell yeah. Like there are bits of there's like some stuff that Cloud does that you can see where they like pulled this from Zack's character. But it feels like that was written. They definitely already had some of the story, I think, figured out before 7, before they finalized like the scope of 7. Oh, don't forget that the PSP also has the Dissidia games. They're not fighting Final Fantasy games. Square Enix was really trying many things in the mid-aughts. They are fighting games though, right? Yeah, I haven't played a Dissidia game, and you know what? I might just do one of those, actually. Oh, that's a ranged move. I hear those are, like, good. Or at least one or two of them are, like, pretty good. Right? So yeah, they were definitely trying a lot of different things. And it's very clear that they've wanted to go kind of in an action route, right? Like, when did Kingdom Hearts come out? Because that game has better combat than Crisis Core. But it might have come out a little bit afterwards. And, like, ever since 12, they were clearly trying to go in a much different direction than regular old, like, classic turn-based stuff. Even though 12 is essentially still turn-based. You know, 9 was like their send-up to all the old school. And then 10 had, like, it was still turn-based, basically, but it was very, very fast-paced turn-based. And you could do a lot to play with, like, turn order and stuff. 11, of course, was MMO combat. And then, like, 13 was kind of, in my opinion, like an evolution of 10, in that it had really, really fast-paced turn-based combat, but it was also very gimmicky. And I liked that gimmick, but that doesn't stop it from being gimmicky. And then 15 just, like, straight up tries to be an action game, but they didn't have enough time to develop any part of that game as much as they wanted to, because they kept on redoing things. So we got a very, very underbaked game. If you recall, Dissidia is like a fighting game with the mechanics of Chain of Memories. I never played Chain of Memories. I played Kingdom Hearts 1 for sure a couple of times. I don't know if I ever played... I played 2. I forget if I ever beat 2, but I definitely played 2. Can I do my Wave Blade again? Yeah, no more mage. But yeah, so, like, with all of that, Square was definitely trying to go more in an action direction with their mainline series. Griffin's got some good stuff, but needs MP. Wow, that's a lot of damage. It's probably better off used to, like, harass soft targets. Still, pretty alright. But yeah, so Crisis Core has potential. Especially if you get, like, more stagger later. Because I'm assuming Zack gets the Buster Sword during that game at some point. He doesn't start with it. And maybe that changes up some stuff. But it's very clunky feeling. It's not, like, slow. It's just very, very clunky. In fact, I was kind of surprised with how fast it is. But it's not really, like, refined enough to feel good to play. Which works against it. Like, a lot. But I don't know. It's got room. The thing that, like, mainly throws me off about Crisis Core is outside of the presentation, I'm not a fan of the writing so far, which, like, surprise, surprise, right? Zach is very dumb, and all of the people around Zach are also not that smart. Well, not that, I don't know, it's not that, like, intelligently written, even though they are kind of trying to come off as a little bit more than... It's just very weird. It's way, way more, like, kind of kiddie anime than Seven's very obviously kind of serious plotline. You know, like, you're playing 7 right now. You want to see my reaction to the Crisis Core story as a 7 expert? I don't know if I'd say expert, but I've definitely played through 7 a lot, and I remember that movie. Like, I don't really... I thought Advent Children, especially compared to, like, the first little bit of Crisis Core that I've played, was, like, pretty good. It was a lot of fun. Even though it, like, really plays up how tortured Cloud is, even though he's supposed to have, like, completely gotten past all of that by that point. So yeah, I might continue playing it. It's just rough. And because it's very clearly, like, still a reskinned PSP game, and everything outside of the cutscenes has been redone, and you can tell it looks a lot better. But it's also this really weird clash of, like, models that are almost... You're in that moment. The very end of Disc 1 moment. It's about to happen. Count and see if it's 7 seconds. There was a theory going around with Remake. As soon as the cutscene starts, I think, is what it's supposed to be. Because Sephiroth has a line about 7 seconds in the remake, and no one was really sure what the fuck he's talking about. Cool battle. But I think I remember reading that it's BS, but I never tried to, like, measure it myself. Oh no, Dragoon. 2 Dragoons. And maybe... Kunoichis? What is this team? Swordmaster. But that's... Wait, what's the difference between Swordmaster... Two-handed katana. Powerful war dances. Oh. I want that class, I think. Okay. Bunch of swordmasters is what these ladies are. 3 swordmasters. Kunoichi, which is a ninja. 2 dragoons. And a terror knight. Okay, Griffin's going up this way, away from the dragoons. But yeah, so, like, coming from FF7, right, which, like, starts you out doing hardcore eco-terrorism, and there's, like, lots of psychological trauma going on with, like, a lot of the main cast, honestly. And even, like, Sephiroth's mommy issues are given, like, just enough screen time. And she did. Rip Aerith. It's time for Big Sad. That was such a rough moment. way back in the day. Because again, like, it was extremely rare for any main character to die. Especially, like, main characters that have been with you for that long and had that much to do with the story. Even though she may or may not kind of be there in spirit for a while. Well, after a while, I suppose. What's my range on this? Oh, wow, like, super far, actually. Oh no, 1 damage. But yeah, you come from like all the like pretty well delivered themes in FF7 to like Zack just being super chuny. I want to be a hero. And like the clear fact that the game is still a PSP game where it just didn't have the resources to like have as lively of areas as the original 7. And even with the remake, it's this weird blend of like, oh god, I've got like my wizards and all of their units going. My main character is going to end up pretty hurt. I need like a protect spell. If you hadn't got that spoiled that much, or if you used her more in the game, it would have been kind of impactful. I mean, it's a big moment, right? Like, if you hadn't got that spoiled, holy shit, she's dead. Gotta say, OST is a banger. Oh, yeah! The next Genova fight. Yeah! Genova's got such a great track. Oh wait, they keep the sad music going during that scene, don't they? Genova does have like a hell of a banger later on. But if I remember correctly, they keep the super sad "Oh my God, she dead" music going. The song in that scene hits hard. Yeah, it's... God, and that's yet another thing about Crisis Core. Like, its little intro video, not the, like, you pressed new game intro video, but the video that plays if you just, like, sit at the main screen, has, like, a mix of, like, 4 or 5 different songs going on at the same time. And it just felt really weird to me. Actually, you know what? Let's move. And so, some of the music has been pretty good, and some of it I'm, like, not a big fan of. But, like, a lot of the combat music I've liked. It's a lot more rock-centric, for sure. But then, like, the music outside of that just doesn't have... It's like some FF7 remixes, where I'm like, the original was better, though. Get ready for a lot of Aerith in Crisis Core. I'm not surprised. I mean, I super expect it, really, because Aerith is the one that has backstory with Zack. Like, more than Cloud. So I'm definitely expecting some of that. Yo, Griffith throwing way bigger rocks. But yeah, I'm expecting the Crisis Core story to be mostly just weird and like awkwardly delivered. Unless Zack changes quick. which might happen. I think it'll probably be like a change halfway through. And I know very little. I know like we're gonna get more Sephiroth, but more than that, probably like. Oh, you have a heal? That's kind of nice. But more than that, we'll probably get a lot of Angeal and what's his name, Genesis. More than like a bunch of Sephiroth. Which is another like weird choice, right? Because people probably wanted more Sephiroth than anybody else. Maybe even than more Zack. Oh, you're doing way less physical damage because of the fear. They're all earth-flavored. You're gonna take no damage from... And they're also taking no damage. Dang, fear seems pretty good, actually. It's a debuff. I didn't realize you could get moved around. Please don't take up that magic buff. Get it based on where it is, though. But yeah, so like Crisis Core, we will see. Like, I wish the combat were redesigned to be more open. And if that happened, then like even running through tiny PSP levels, if it had more open fluid combat, that'd be pretty cool. But they clearly did not remake that game as much as they remade 7. Right, that's an actual remake with like some graphical improvements, and the combat's supposedly better. Wow, does that do the most? No, okay. Numbing Hook still does more, but that's your heal. Nah, if only it were a crit. Let's go down here and start joining these people. So yeah, I don't know what to think of Crisis Core story so far. There's definitely some stuff in there that I never remember hearing about. Like, a lot of soldier units just fucking leaving and completely abandoning the program. And I know the game's a prequel, but I don't know how early it is. Like, I don't know how much before FF7 the game takes place right now. Nice. I know, like, Sephiroth looks the same, and Zack looks a little bit younger than he did in Remake. So I'm not really sure how much time is in between the two. But I am interested in seeing all of the differences and like how much that story influences anything to do with the 7 story. god. I need to keep them away from all of these bonus damage cards. More MP. Nice. I should maybe heal. I'm not doing a ton of damage right now, but we've got a crit and damage card bonus on us. As soon as that fear wears off. Ooh. Yes. I want Connibus to go after this other swords person. How much move do you have? Yeah, okay. Having multiple characters with flight. Very useful. Tachi. Hell yeah. Oh, that might be a two-handed ninja weapon, though. Which might not work with our ninja. I'll see, though. Genova's dead. Congrats! That can be a pretty big wall for some people. She's one of the strongest bosses you've fought so far, no doubt. But if you've been grinding at all, or if you walk in there with that aqua ring, then she's not too much of a menace. In fact, I think if you walk in there with someone having the aqua ring equipped, she's literally, like, you cannot lose to her. Because every single thing she can do does water damage. Also, Aqua Lung is a great enemy skill. Just because you get to attack, like, a whole group with water damage. Not much is, like, strong against or even absorbs water damage. But if you didn't get it, you can totally get it later. I don't know. I really like enemy skills in that game. It's one of my favorite things. And I've never even been, like, a huge fan of blue magic. Like, I never really used it in 5. I think it was 5 that did it first. 4 doesn't have it. 5 or 6. I think it's 5. But enemy skill as a materia, mwah, it's fantastic. Oh, you have that technique already? Yeah, very good. Yeah, if you find that aqua ring before going in there and have that shit equipped, I think you cannot lose to her. But otherwise, she's like kind of intimidating. She can do a lot of damage. Maybe she can death people? I forget. By the way, the next time... That's your second Jenova fight, right? The next time you fight Jenova, she's got a real banger of a track. And I mean, that first time, or that second time... Did she have that song the first time? I don't think she does. That time you just fought her, like, that's really powerful music. The music in 7 is super, super, super good. What is with that oh. That's not like the full range. Right, okay. Yeah, all of the music in FF7, like all of it, is really, really great. And so far, Crisis Core has been like, oh, that's a cool track, or that's nowhere near as good as the original. And I think they even redid the music. I remember seeing... Fuck, I remember having this conversation, but I remember seeing some of my favorite podcast people talk about, like, the difference between, like, the Final Fantasy VII and the Chrono Trigger soundtracks. Because both of those games have, like, wall-to-wall fantastic music. Oh, shit. That hurt, like, a lot. And, like, it's really hard to say which one of those games has a better OST, right? Because, like, Final Fantasy VII is fantastic the whole way through. And then, like, Chrono Trigger is also really fantastic the whole way through, but like some of, how did they put it? That you finished a third of the game. I want to thank all the podcasts that were with me in the grinding, and Rad inspired me to give me the chance to get to the game. And Bill Clinton, that's for you, Bill. Bill made some headlines recently, huh? The Game Awards and all. Well, I think Chrono Trigger is much better than FF7. I think that's kind of, sort of, what they ended up saying, like, soundtrack-wise. Like, FF7 has really high highs, and a couple of, like, mids, right? And then Chrono Trigger is just, like, solid the whole way through. There's not a single track that doesn't fit. There's not even a single track that, like, isn't borderline incredible. Especially for, like, where it's placed. And that's really tough because, like, Genova, the normal fight music, the boss fight music, Cosmo Canyon. Cosmo Canyon is still, like, one of my favorite town tracks of any game. But Chrono Trigger, though. Nobody knew he was a reformed rabbi? Maybe that's why he's in the news. Yeah, exactly. It's news to literally everyone. Hey, another Tachi. Damn, I hope those are single-handed, but they're probably not. But yeah, Corridors in Time, or Corridors in Time is fantastic. World Revolution is crazy good. Like, even if the Lavos boss fight is kind of, that track is amazing. What's the one that's not Corridors in Time, but it's something like that? The track that plays in Zeal? God. That's also one of my favorite, like, location BGMs of any game ever. The regular combat music. Oh, hey, that looks like a single-handed katana. The regular music in Chrono Trigger is also, like, you never get tired of it, right? It's, to me, it's real close, because they're both super good. But, like, Chrono Trigger and Yasunori Mitsuda, the producer, just doesn't miss. Is it still Corridors of Time? Yeah, okay. Okay. That whole OST just cannot miss. Whereas FF7 has, like, a bunch of really, really, really good tracks. And then every once in a while you're like, eh, that is a video game music, I guess. Nice. Like, I can't think of a bad song in Final Fantasy VII, but there's, like, you know, Gold Saucer minigame songs, or a couple of locations that don't really stand out. Like, I can't remember the Bone Town you were just in. I can't really remember what song was playing there. Hey! Cool, can I go this way now? Oh, wow. You can do both. Wild. Can I check my party? Nice, okay. Can you do the new katana blades? No, Tachi's are two-handed. And quite good. Jeez, that's a lot of damage. I'll take 2, please. What was that avatar stuff? Is it just an item? This thing. Dodge. Credit song is too faraway times. Yeah. About to say, Corridors of Time. I was pretty sure that was the Zeal theme. But it's been a while since I've looked at that OST. But, like, literally all of the Chrono Trigger OST is super, super good. There's even, like, a couple of atmospheric tracks, like in the jail or Magus's castle, I think. The Fight with Magus track is so good. Every single track when you're in a forest. The Guardia Castle theme is great. There's a couple of, like, hijinks tracks or whatever. But 7 has those too. Silence people would be good. Why did anyone really try to stun me? I think we're good to keep going. Yeah, it's damn near impossible to beat the Chrono Trigger soundtrack. I almost think I like 7 more as a game and story and, like, even character-wise, but it's really close. Oh, shit. Some dragons. But yeah, like, Chrono Trigger has such a great beginning and middle It's like peak square with the character story, how much of a threat Lavos is. It's basically RPG Dragon Ball. Yeah, kinda. I'd agree with that, I think. I think Lavos is kind of like never well defined enough. And then it's like an alien inside a big bio machine in the end, right? But like I always felt there was a lot more characterization going on with Zeal and their threat in the game. I like them more. But that final boss fight theme is incredible. So beefy, goddamn. Yeah, I think I like the story and characterization of 7 more. But like the execution of everything in Chrono Trigger is great. And like there's not a side quest that I hate in all of Chrono Trigger. Whereas like if I'm going to go replay 7, I'm probably not going to do Chocobo breeding. Like, I've seen Knights of the Round. I don't need it. There are gimmicks to get through the other super bosses. I'll just do those instead. Chrono Trigger, I'm probably going to play, like, all of it. Right? Whenever I go back and play that game. And whenever I have in the past. It's just, like, so quality the entire way. Neither of them are perfect. Like, I do think the very end of Chrono Trigger... Well, like, the Lavos section of Chrono Trigger could be better. But also the very final section of 7 feels like it's a really cool end game RPG dungeon. I love the way it looks and the various different monsters you fight and stuff like that. And I like everything after that final dungeon is great. And honestly, part of that is like comparing the game to 6, because Final Fantasy VI has, in my opinion, like one of the best the entire team is going in type of moments with the final boss. And 7's is great, but it's super hard to beat Kefka. Chrono Trigger side quest helps on finishing the arc of the characters. Yeah, exactly. The Chrono Trigger side quests do a much better job of like really fleshing out the characters. Whereas the 7 ones, I feel like some of the big materia stuff does that, right? Oh, well, you'll get there. That doesn't really mean anything out of context, so it's not really a spoiler. But you'll get more character stuff. But like a lot of the in-game side quests have like some cool areas, but none of them really help flesh out the characters at all. I guess some of them you get like a little bit more with the Turks in one area. And Vincent, if you start his on the second disc. But like Chrono Trigger does a really, really good job of, yeah, adding additional context and fleshing out your characters in those side quests. Which, I mean, I guess that can kind of go either way, depending on how you look at it. Props to 7 for getting almost all of that in on regular playthrough, as opposed to side quest playthrough. But whatever. I feel like 7 is probably a bigger game. But again, Chrono Trigger has such a good beginning and middle, and then like the very, very end of right? Or, I mean, 7 is also pretty great the whole way through. And I feel like it has maybe... damn, I don't have to get super pincered here. I feel like 7 has maybe a stronger end, but that's just because of, like, the general setup of the story. Like, it's both really easy and hard to compare the two of them at the same time. Because, like, they came out at not the same time, pretty close to each other. Also, Chrono Trigger does the impossible of being a time travel story that doesn't make a mess with its own rules. Yeah. Yeah. It keeps it pretty simple. And woof, like, it pulls it off. It really does. Which, like we've talked about before, that's definitely a thing that doesn't happen all the time with a lot of different time travel stories. Well, I started to compare them because, like, they got compared a lot way back in the day. There were, like, amongst RPG fans, there were constantly people being like, well, which one do you like more? Which one's better? 7 or Chrono Trigger? Because, like, for the longest time, and even still, those are, like, two super, super amazing RPGs, right? So, like, yeah, it's easier to say, hey, they're both great. And that's the obvious truth. They're both fantastic. I think I like 7 more. But it's, like, easier to go back and play Chrono Trigger. Oh. 7 or Chrono Trigger, and you have to say the bouncer. That game is nuts. I remember us talking about that. Did you ever start playing that? Because that game does crazy stuff. That's also an example of Square kind of going nuts. And wanting to get into the action game scene way early on, right? I really like that game. I don't remember it having an amazing soundtrack. And it's, like, kind of short. But the Bouncers is a ton of fun. And it's silly. That might be, like, some of the first final hurrah of Squaresoft. Maybe. They might have become Square Enix very, very shortly after that. But they were still focusing or, like, experimenting with action stuff right around that time, for sure. And I felt like that game did a pretty good job of being an action game. Like, it feels a lot better than Crisis Core. I was really hoping Conopus would go first, so we could, like, swap spots right here. What if I slept someone? Yeah, that's fair. Only good Enix Final Fantasy it has is 12. Yeah, I like 12. I like 12 a lot, actually. I mean, 15 was almost good. And I love 14, but that's also, like, very thoroughly a specific team inside Square. Like, 14 is it's hard to say anything bad about 14. Now, of course, it was amazingly whack when it came out. I'm very scared of those dragons getting an attack up. Oh, and the red one's gonna go next. Healer's gonna have to steal it. He can't. Oh, you were in a different spot. Shit. Uh-oh. Dragon's gonna get damage up. I mean, unless it ignores it, which it might. Yeah, I love 12, but I was also a huge sucker for Final Fantasy Tactics and that entire Ivalice world. Yeah. Ooh, it didn't take the damage up. Why would you do that, Fairy? Oh, hey, Carpus has, like, the ability to recruit Fae, right? Right. Let's see if we can get another monster on our side. If you ever have the inclination to play an MMO, man, after playing a bunch of other Final Fantasy games, Final Fantasy XIV is pretty hard to beat. Oh, because I can't go past the... that's... I don't see people... I don't see enemy units make use of that too often. This one is... Hey, silenced. No breath attacks for you now. I think maybe. Okay. Like, I'm sure you know, but 14 has just references and bits to, like, every FF game. And all the remixes are fantastic, unlike Crisis Core. Anyway, you gotta head out. It's pretty late. Yeah, I'll see you later. I guess it's a little late here. But I'm gonna be streaming for a little while longer. Either way, thanks for dropping by, J. Hank. I appreciate it. I really did not want to, like, start up Crisis Core with the intention of ragging on it, but I guess that's just Nomura writing, huh? Wait. Fae Pact. But why 0%? Why 0%? Can I melee you and not kill you? Wow. Oh, you have a damage up. Okay. I mean, maybe some other stuff can. 171, or that gets a lot more damage. So, let's Let's move in front of our mage here. Damn. It's not gonna work. Let's move here and pick up some gear. Yeah. I should really give Crisis Core another shot. I don't even know that, like, tons of people like it, right? But it's a 7 entry. And it's gonna be a minute before the next remake entry comes out. So I might play Crisis Core and then hop into, like... It's been a while since I've played Remake. So I might just do that. Ow. Oh, we've got our other caster in the way now. I want to recruit the Fae, though. We'll have another chance. Elvira is a cool name, though. It would have been nice to have an Elvira on the team. Very cute. This is a way more cramped map than I was expecting. I guess I kind of did that to myself, though. Yeah, this'll finish it. Worm skill, huh? I haven't done any crafting. Actually, first. Throw a rock at this guy. Wow. Did you pick up a damage thing? No? Wow, dragons. Dragons seem pretty good. Dragons seem kind of strong. Might be missing out on, like, hammer strength, though. I think I looked at the shop last time I was able. Maybe dragons are just really strong against, like, striking and hate piercing. Oh, nice. I didn't even see that skill trigger right behind the other skill trigger. Hello. Now, I guess I could have healed those same 3 characters and then moved our cleric, move our healer like a little bit further away. Oh my god, he's gonna kill me with counters. That's nuts. This little goblin. Well, we'll kill it a lot faster than the dragon. Dragon's already getting there. Maybe, actually, you know what? We can go seek. Sick. Nice. We'll seek our griffin and our archer. And the little goblin mage. Silence Bringer. Okay. Nice. Alright, deal with this. Hell yeah. Damage. Nice. I needed that MP. Big time. Maybe I should have used this on the little goblin, because, like, the dragon is already air aspected. Yeah. That's the type of damage I need. Which means now my knights can't even get... Oh, is it your turn again? Donaldo! Why are you so quick? I like it. Yeah. That's excellent. Oh, it hates ice. Okay. It hates ice. Good to know. That's activated a couple times already. That's entirely worth it. Huge move speed on a character is always good. Even if it's just for, like, getting items to other characters. It's super worth it. Okay, now that that dragon's gone, you are super doomed. Try to kill even one character, I dare you. Okay, you're getting close. There we go. I wonder if, like, these places are more or less likely to have monsters as enemies, right? Like, you could come here with a Beastmaster to try and pick up a dragon, or an imp, or a fairy. Hey, 17 max. Nice. Give me more katana skill. I mean, this looks like a good place to have a griffin. More than one flying unit will be appreciated here. I didn't get any, like, armor. That's better, right? Everything is still Baldur, yeah. That does a lot better damage than the whip. Oh, you can use fists? That's cool. You have... Oh, you don't have whip skill attached. Is that new thing a hammer or an axe? It's a hammer. Do you have... That's also good damage. Hammer is way better damage. But you go with more skill axes. Not that she's really in combat right now. I mean, that's... Oh. You're already using it. That's more mind and res, though. Weird. Almost like you would want to keep that starting weapon. I like keeping our knight with a shield. I feel it. Oh god. I haven't used full court Urbaean in a while at all. Okay, whatever. No new gear that I can use. Is that a different dragon? I haven't fought skeletons in a while. Griffin's still fastest. Hell yeah. Okay. Warrior skeleton. Augustine. Decima. Decima's a cool name. Spencer. Are you? Thunder dragon. You look different. I feel like the model is different than those other dragons. Maybe not. And we still outnumber them. Knight, Terra Knight, Warrior. Familiar, familiar, Thunder Dragon. How much can you move? You can, like, extend your range to do 1 damage. It's kind of neat. Ooh, yeah, you can't really get near. Looks like a lot of the monster units just cannot go in the water. What if you up one? Let's see about going, like, up here. Crit card. God, the cards are like such a different system than any other tactical game I've played before. I kind of like it. I wonder why this never showed back up in like a triangle strategy or any other tactics game. I realize like the tactics games. Well, first off, only the first tactics counts. That's right. Tactics Advance was both wild and, let's just say, didn't happen. I hated that judge system. I keep them from getting this. But like these cards, maybe people didn't like them and wanted something else in like later games. Although maybe it's just like a Tactics Ogre thing. This is the only one I've played, so maybe the other ones use it too. But like, I kind of like it. Are you punching? He is. I guess, you know, it is. Can't really distinguish. Nice, no one's gone for the damage up. Yeah, we'll take it. It's really very little damage. Nice, nice, nice. Now we can get in there. Even though it's not a ton of damage yet. Skeletons might be pretty good against piercing damage. That would make a lot of sense, right? Hell yeah. I feel like got hiccups now. Maybe I should drink more of my fizzy drink. I feel like Ninja really, really, really benefits. Oh, you know what? You need to have enough MP for exorcism. Damn, I never use magic leaves. Let's go ahead and make sure we don't have, like, a problem here. I was gonna go ahead and cure one of them. Might be the most damage anyone's done to that thing yet. Oh no, not the crit one. This could hurt a lot. You are priority number 1 now. Damn, it hurt a lot. The crit card. And I can't get there. What is up with... What is up with, like... I get this guy being a Terror Knight, right? And blocking that off, but, like, why... Oh, you have a different aura going on. Okay. Never mind, that's a ton of damage. Hell yeah. I feel like throwing the boulder is an even bigger counter damage, right? I need better base weapons. Oh, no. The dragon has options. Let's keep the dragon from getting any crit, shall we? You only take 1 damage. It wasn't the range on that. Weird. Okay. Alright, moderate damage. We'll be able to run away after this. I just need to keep the dragon from getting crit. Which I suppose it wouldn't have necessarily gone to go pick up, because the enemy doesn't really seem to prioritize the cards as much as it does, like, tangentially pick them up. Ah, I still can't get that. Could put this thing, like, finish you off pretty quickly. Not this attack, but the next time anyone has the ability to hit. Yeah, that's way too far. That's fair. 9. Why are you so beefy? I don't have... I guess you do have a shield on. Crazy. Wow, so beefy. Oh, nice. You got a bunch of MP. I need that shit. Yeah, you go ahead and take crit. Oh god, I didn't even notice the crit card right in front of the other skeleton. There's a lot of crit going around. Even, like, strong against spells. There we go. Necessary. Wow, it really does hit that guy the hardest. We'll take it. Slight permanent increases, always welcome. That's like one of the big advantages that Hollow Cure has over Vampire Warriors. Even though there's a lot more going on in Vampire Warriors, mechanics-wise. And that might even be a stretch to say, like, a lot. But there's overall a little bit more content going on in that game. Hollow Cure has that, like, ability to upgrade everybody just a little bit with more gacha rolls. And that's super good. That's, like, legit better. Vampire Survivors just got, like, a big DLC, though. Nice. Fucking stumble. Alright. Ranged ninja attack. Gotta hit the dragon. Need to keep that damage up away from everybody else. No! Bronze ingot? That's new. Okay. Archer might be able to finish it off. I would exercise it too. But our healer needs to do some healing. No doubt. You can just do like a regular attack, right? Yeah, 100%. It could have twice as much health left over. 100%. That thing is dead. To only 170 from heal 2? Why? Oh, movement penalty from swamp. Go for it. Hell yeah. I kind of love it. I can't lie. Oh, damn, I wish I had Blood Siphon energy left. I could try to stun the thing. But nah. Is next. Probably not going to be able to get this crit. Double crit cards. Yeah, you're... Let's guarantee this pixie gets taken out. Cool. Love dragons that breathe lightning. There are a couple of those in Elden Ring, too. Hell yeah, good counter. Sadly... Can't get in on that skeleton at all. Keeping the dragon from picking up the magic thing, though. That might buff its breath attacks. Don't need that. Ooh, are you dead? You might be dead. Oh, you're super dead. 470. You've got the most move. Oh no! I can't get it. Let's just go intimidate the dragon then. Yeah. Might be able to win without excising the rest of the skeletons. You can stay there. Yeah. Griffin needs the most. Why do you heal poorly? Right? It's gonna put you in breath attack range, but just in case it looks like I do need to exercise all these skeletons. Yeah, I don't know why. It's one of my favorite attacks. I love being able to just throw boulders at people. Hey, we heal more than that. We're golden. These things are so resilient. Ugh. Wow. Tyrant's Mace doing good work. I think one more fight in this forest, and then I should have like a lot of coin coming out. Hooray! Hooray at level cap. Feral Shore. That sounds like there's gonna be beasts beasties, right? Yeah, I think so. Deloise does not have the health or armor of our other damage-dealing units, but she does okay damage, probably, with that axe. Oh, is that undead birdmen and, like, regular people? And a ghost? I don't know if she can turn any of that. Might be able to hire the octopus. That'd be weird. Okay. Just all your buffs. From the start. Yeah, let's go backstab buddies. Nice. I need Donalto to get all the MP possible. I don't know how much magic leaf I have though, so I might save that. This is also a really good soundtrack. I can't lie. I realize it was probably redone for this remake, right? But, like, it's pretty good. Zombies. So still undead. I almost got that crit up. Yeah. Aww. Crit or damage? That's what's most important. You can't reach Jack. Wow. Enchantress ghosts have no move speed. Alright, let's backstab the skeleton from the front. It does damage. But they probably couldn't care less about slicing. You know? They do take damage from heals. And cannot be exercised until they've been smacked down to the ground. We can arrange for that. I was thinking about protecting our archer down there, but like, I think two of these dudes can just fly, so like that's not really a thing I can do anyway. Ugh. I might have to get up the stretch a little bit, move around some. I guess I've been going for almost 2.5 hours now. Oh, when it's past 1, am I going to get to Ndamsa Fortress? Maybe I rename this VOD. It's a very, very, very low percentage. Nice, you're just completely ignoring the damage ups. You love to see it. Don't think... Yeah, we can't even get close to it. But, get a little elevation going. Not a ton of damage, but he does have like 100 MP going right now. So I guess we might as well get out some damage, right? He can heal himself up afterwards. He's not going to die. Probably. Is up, crit up. Let's delete this wizard. I think they're a wizard, right? Wizard ghost. That'll hit him without hitting the bushes or cane? Are you sure, game? Wow. Cool. I was convinced that was going to hit the bushes. Or cane. Oh, no. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Well, that's not fizz. Damn. Wasn't fizz damage. Okay, well. Whip wouldn't allow you to make someone join that easily. Or to hit diagonal. So... yeah. Oh no, you take that shit, for sure. No, that's 2 fizz ups on the enemy side. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. That's too much damage, in fact. Can't get through him. So close. I don't know which one of them is going to go first. Probably Gwaine. Makes me think of Dwayne. A friend named that, but also it's like constantly the name people are saying, like the vast majority of criminals or whatever are named Dwayne, or that name is like overrepresented in prison communities. And, like, I'm not sure if I believe that or not. What is it saying? Oh, let's heal. Well then, let's just heal this guy to death. See, even when the game puts up, like, a bunch of cards right where you don't want to be, it's kind of fine. I was really afraid that was going to get me killed. I feel like going after the knights. Like, saving the dragon, or the, not dragon, the octopus for last, basically, is a pretty good spot to be in. Huh. I have transformed into something not nearly as beautiful. Nice. Yeah. No. I don't know. I'm getting tired. I'm gonna be making bad decisions here real shortly, I think. Maybe we clean out this bottom place? I have 4 up here, right? So I might be able to... Why not... Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. Ha! I was like, why can you not move? I'm not stunned. I'm not paralyzed. Oh. Nice. Yeah. When possible, just knock down characters, right? The more you can make it, like, not your opponent's turn, the stronger that becomes. Do you have a thing? I don't want you to lose your attack up. Hey, I don't know if you had Ice Prison or not before. course not. You were using the whip and not the axe. Hell yeah. I think she's water elemental. Oh no. That's not very much damage. Conversely, Delois doing good damage now. Fuck. That would be really cool if that, like, also got rid of buff cards on anyone right next to you. It'd be hard to, like, intentionally do anything with that. But you'd feel pretty cool when you actually got off whatever you're trying to do. And it could give you something to do, like luring enemies in and something to, like, actually do about their buff cards being maybe a little too ridiculous. Because, like, if an enemy has a damage or two and then a crit, or 2 crits and damage, or 2 of each, then, like, that's crazy threatening, right? But if you can get rid of it, that's a little something. Okay, basically right in the middle. Can hit anyone. Almost anyone. I know, right? The other one's closer, but I think we'll be able to trounce both of them pretty soon. 2 buff cards dropping at once. Yeah, sure. Guarantee the death of this is on me. All come back. You haven't gotten any skill, any SP, well, any NP with which to, like, actually do an attack. 1! Oh no, I wasn't looking at the calc. More damage down here. Ah, I really wanted to hit this person. Okay, we can try and take this guy out. Still got 1 enemy up top, and a bunch more on their way. Nice. Nice. Oh no, that was 1 less than I... Oh no. I was like, haha. 2 or 3 more than I need. Oh, cool. 1 more than I need. I was strong. Yeah. Fuck you. We can block this with an octopus out of ever messing with our top, but, like, everybody else up here needs healing. and exorcism. Oh, you're back. Oh no. Okay, well I don't have too many more units to take out. Unless that skeleton with one counter on it comes back. Come here, Jean. I think one of these skeletons might be getting up. It's just my guess. Do you have a res? I do have a res. Okay. Got a little magic going, that's good. It's not good enough. Oh, we still got this guy too. Damn. This one's definitely getting up. Hmm? Low damage, game. Oh, get back. Doesn't really matter where that one ends up, though, right? Because I don't know. I'm assuming it can just float. You can certainly just fly away if it ever gets a turn. So let's fix that. Oh my god. He can't stay up. He's got old people problems. Hell yeah. My counterattack. Again, my counterattack hit you for like more than you hit me for. Of course he's going next. You're not. I think this one died before the one near the top of the map. So let's clear out that ghost first, just in case it also decides to come back. Hell yeah. Yeah, Tyrant's Mace. Easy. Ooh. God, they both hate this skill. We're gonna move over here towards the crit, pick up some items, and a big dark weight off. On Jean here. Sorry, Jean. Bye. Nice. attack at all, but still get some punches in. That's so much health. Go ahead and take out Josian, but if I do that, I think this fucker's about to come back to life. I don't know if I can do much about that. In that case, oh, maybe. I don't know. I think we need to work on the options here. Oh! That's a good deal more damage than I thought I'd be doing. Damn. It's back up and it's instantly his turn. Oh, that's super scary, actually. It's gonna be real bad. Pincer? Oh, you don't have that. Okay, fine. Well, damn. Who could have seen that coming? Oh, wow, no. We don't need that at all. I was going to be like, thoroughly die, but it's not necessary. Just in case. Come back with half health. Let's get this crit, right? Now that you've got fizz damage up and crit damage up, be like... Oh, that's not enough. Okay. Terror Knight might be able to take that out. Can I reach? Ooh. Yeah. That's pretty good skill. That's a pretty good skill. And then you have enough to Sonic Blade. Excellent. Didn't lose anybody. No one's really losing out at XP because we're all at max level anyway. Didn't give any other undead the chance to get up. We are moving on. Hell yeah. I think I'm mostly just coming out of there like at max level and with some money. And skills going up. Oh? Non-discar. We've gone through all of it. And then we spin out like it's Mario RPG. What did you just get? What even... Oh, right, health. Throw the currently equipped item across the battlefield. I have never tried that. It sounds like I'll lose the item you have equipped, right? But maybe it's item and not weapon. Oh, no, power. I forgot about power. Let's try this. Even though I feel like that's, like, it's a lot of damage and a lot of HP that I'm missing. Okay, it is 135. Let me go ahead and do this, I think. We'll go down here. Shop, you're not going to have any new gear. That's a lot of money, though. That's a lot of money. That's kind of worth all that grinding. It's not like a crazy amount of money, right? I'm not going to be set up for the entire rest of the game because of that nice boost early on. but that's something. Okay. So many spells. I have a Meteor Strike. And I have one of each of these. Okay. We're gonna get a few more of those. And a few more Blessing Stones. Even though that's like kind of a lot. There's some misstep? Wow. Spell Slip. There's so many. What is this? Thrown X is an indirect weapon, deals crushing damage to multiple targets. So they all do crushing damage. That's cool. They're all AoE too. Wow. God, I love all of these portraits. Every single one of them. Super good. What can I even craft? +1? You can get +1 gear? Shut up. What? Superior? Oh no. Oh no. Who uses Spirit Blade? Is it Ninja? That's Ninja. So this is what I am using. But we could have... Oh, and that does Pierce, and that does Slash. Huh. And that does Blunt. That makes sense. GTAs are like... They're not even bladed, right? What? Additional damage to phantom units. Additional damage to human units. -1 luck. Oh, I need to have a Spirit Blade to make a superior or anything. Excuse me. I see. So... Are those up here? Can I make the base versions? I can't make the base versions. Damn. You could just maybe have some of these drop at some point, right? Like, I've got a Tachi. I need 2?
Sure.
I can't buy this from you, though. Yeah, give me that shit.
You sure?
You sure? Yes.
Trust him? What do you say?
This is just giving me, like, the material, though, right?
Say?
I still can't build the Wakizashi or the Cotton Thread. So I can't build a superior Wakizashi. Okay. Just wanted to make sure, because, like, if I could build better weapons, then, like, you're damn sure I'm going to do that. So you've got superior Hisyu. Hisyu, probably. Okay. And I suppose, just to make sure, I'm not missing anything. now that, like... Oh, yeah, this is definitely our choice. Didn't rescue Sir Fulcourt, a knight of the Liberation Front, held captive by the Wallister Resistance in Chrysaro. Fulcourt offered passage on his ship in exchange for didn't assist him in fleeing fellow front members taken by pirates. And then we told them we would help them go rescue their friends at Ndamsa. So let's finally get around to Ndamsa, shall we? Whoa, big old boat ride. And back to 10 units and with all our guests. So, it is like higher level. But I think in places like this, it's nice to have more damage. Maybe we'll do this. Although, Deloitte is doing like actual damage now. My thinking is we're probably not going to be able to run, we're not going to be able to like get any monsters in story battles. It's hard to pick them up anyway, no matter what, really. So, maybe we just bring in a monster. It's got items. It's got some skills. It's got movement.
You're the ones who killed Darza, aren't you? He may not have been much of a man, but he was my man.
Which one was Darza?
We've come for Sistina. Return her to us and I guarantee your safety.
A likely tale. But Darza took no fool for his wife.
The pirate Veldre. Oh yeah,
You
we
might have
did
a
totally
back
kill
as
some
easy as
pirates.
This one's for the boss, boys. Bring me their scalps.
I love her voice actress. Vanquished Veldre. Man, I'm glad I've got all my guest characters with me. Like, otherwise, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Hey, what's up, Gregorius? Been a minute. Yeah, I'm still streaming. I'm probably going to quit right after this fight, but that's gonna take a minute. How have you been? It's been a second since I've seen you. I am thinking about getting back into 14. Wait, hold on. How many... Wizard, Rogue, Archer, Valkyrie, Rune. Okay. You're working and it's boring? Yeah. That'll happen. Well, I'm glad you've dropped by. I was getting a little sleepy in that last match. I just went through like a big grinding area because I thought you can unlock like side areas, and I wasn't sure if you get anything big or like miss out on anything really for going through them. So I went through it, and I got a bunch of money and a new beast party member, which is cool. You can recruit monsters, but there were like previous things in this game where you could like view little side story bits, and that would open up new stuff. But it was like story stuff that the game didn't automatically show you. So I had to check that side area to see if it was kind of a similar thing. I played a Tactics Everything in a while. Just dropping by, because, yeah, I rarely see you either. I used to stream a lot later, right? But I have to, like, cook dinner, you know? But yeah, glad to see you again. And again, I have been thinking about getting back into FF14. It's been too long And I don't know if there's like a major patch out since, but there's definitely some story stuff that I haven't seen yet. Talking about 14, you have an alt on North America? Nice. Do you know which data cluster? I want to say I was on... But you're still on hiatus? I mean, that's fine. Have they put out anything since the update with housing? Because I haven't touched that yet. But that might be like the only update that I'm behind on. Kind of bored. Well, if you're looking for some games, I played a really cool game recently called Signalis. It's like a horror game, but it doesn't have any jump scares. Quitting 14 is kind of trending because the updates are kind of slow compared to Shadowbringers. Yeah, I'm not too surprised, right? They've had like, oh, hello, quick card. And you're taking a break from Savage Raiding. That sounds healthy. But I was never like a big Savage Raider to begin with. Nothing to do. Yeah. They, oh, hell yeah. That was a huge crit. I mean, they've been having infrastructure issues, right? They haven't got all the new server tech that they would like. Looking for the right strategy game? Or for a light strategy game? This one's pretty good, but I don't know if I would call it light. It's got a bunch of, like... This is a remake of an old Super Nintendo game, but it has a lot going on for when it came out. Looks more RPG? Oh, yeah, sure. What do you mean by a strategy game? Like a Civ? Or Warhammer? This is definitely like a tactical RPG, absolutely. Nice, let's get this griffin out of our face. Yeah. Play Total Warhammer 2? Nice. I've been thinking of checking out Darktide, but that's like a first-person shooter, first-person melee type of game, so definitely not a strategy thing. Oh, you can't play 3 because of Potato Laptop? It's no good. Yeah, a lot of modern games are, like, very, very, very demanding, right? I don't know of any good other strategy games that came out recently. You could probably play Signalis, but that's like a Silent Hill 2 or very old Resident Evil style of game. But it's also maybe not exactly what you're looking for. Still, one of the best things that I've played recently. I was really surprised by like how excellently that game came out. Potato PC will definitely kind of hold you back, though. I don't know. There's probably a lot of indie stuff on Steam that you have access to. But that's money. And a lot of it, if it's newer, may not be playable. 14 is really nice in that regard, right? You can make it look super nice, but it's also very easy to play on old machinery. Should I... No, we'll leave our knight for that, I think. You know, another game that's super easy to play on older hardware is Warframe, but that's also not strategy, and you have to, like, very much turn down a lot of your graphics. And part of the draw of that game is, like, it's just ridiculous and fast-flowing. So if you don't have particles set to max and you're getting like 120 FPS, then I don't know if I would go for it. Not coming back to Warframe? That's fair. It's definitely its own thing, right? Kinda laggy? Well, yeah, every once in a while. I really don't experience that too much, but that might be like my internet connection, right? Yeah, for you, I could see that. It also hasn't had like a really super huge update anytime recently. It's got a bunch of new stuff and a bunch of nice little changes, but the big like upcoming single-player expansion hasn't really happened yet. Nice. Attack, counter, pincer, counter. It's coming? Yeah, they're working on it. I think it's coming, like, next month? Or maybe February? But it's definitely not here yet. .3 update in January? Nice. Maybe I'll hop back on for that. Right? Because I'm starting to get that 14 itch again. I haven't played it in a while. Oh no, I need to make some headway into these mages. They're gonna start raining spells on me soon. Except I'm going to be losing guest characters if they keep making decisions like that. How much health do you have left? 96, way more than my healer can do. I forget what was the last 14 update I played. I know it was before the housing came out. So confused, too many characters. There's like a lot, right? Like I have we can look at all of them real quick. So everything up to here is my characters. 6.1 was housing stuff. Okay, then I played like 6.0, and that was it. But yeah, so I have everybody up to here is in my party, and these three are guests, so I don't control them. And then all of these. What is this? What does the bag thing mean? Weird. Yeah, the guests belong to the NPCs, and so it's NPCs on my side, but they can make like bad decisions, you know. Gotta thin out these ranks. It is like a lot of units, and even without those guest NPCs, like the game will let you field in between like 8 or 10 units. And I've got 13 on the field right now because I can do 10 plus the guests. And like for other tactical RPGs, that's a lot. Final Fantasy Tactics was usually like 5 or 6, maybe 7 units. And so for this game being like an older Super Nintendo game, but letting you put way more units on the field, it's kind of crazy. And I can see how this game influenced like a ton of games. Decisions. I need to cut through a lot of these enemies. Maybe if I can take out some of their support. If I can take out this fairy. Oh, wow. I thought I would have to get, like, some backup to hit that thing. But we'll just crit right on it. There is like a good deal of stuff going on in this game, for sure. In the history of gaming, there's always like one game that changes or influences gaming history. Resident Evil 4? Yeah. Yeah, this was... I mean, I don't know if this was anywhere near as influential as Resident Evil 4, but it clearly influenced, like, Final Fantasy Tactics and a lot of other tactics games to come after it. Resident Evil 4 was so big. Other video games spent years trying to catch up to Resident Evil 4. Do I plan on playing the remake? Probably. I remember really liking Resident Evil 4, and I didn't play through any of the other RE remakes that came out recently, right? But 4 is, like, huge and good. Can you still hit from here? Like, Resident Evil 4 is super cool. It definitely, like, influenced every third-person shooter that came after it, right? Played the second remake. Third was kind of meh. Yeah, I mean, 1 and 2 were always, in my opinion, better, right? God, my knight here got some damage up. It just has been healing since. But some characters need it. Maybe just jump straight up here and scare the mage. Oh, that's our main target. Scare these other mages. Probably gonna buy Village with third-person shooter mode or third-person mode. Are they gonna do third-person mode for the whole game? I saw that the Village DLC was third-person, which is pretty cool. And I haven't watched anyone play through that yet. I saw a bunch of people playing it, but... The DLC one? Yeah. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. How they went from third person to third person. And they probably wanted to because, like, you're going to be doing a bunch of crazy power stuff with the daughter character, right? Oh man, I'm not getting the MP that I need. You're way too far forward. You need it the most. Yeah, I think that looks pretty cool. The DLC for RE7 was also really, really cool. But I don't have any of those. I don't have 8 yet. I saw a bunch of people play through it, right? So I never bought it. But RE4 Remake, that game, I loved that game. So I'd be really interested to see what's different. How they change stuff. So I'm really tempted to get the RE4 remake. I don't know if I would be tempted to get many more remakes after that. Because, like, a lot... It's kind of crazy how quickly they're catching up to... Wait, you're not my Terror Knight. Oh, shit. It's kind of crazy how they're catching up to the other games so quickly. Like, after 7 and 8 came out. Or after... Yeah, 7 and 8 came out. You're gonna heal, like, all of us? Nice. Okay, let's really, really wreck somebody here. Ooh. Can I take out this mage? I got the damage for it. I think this is just as far away though, right? No! Nice! Goodbye, mage. And you're turning out to be a pretty good class. But yeah, I'm excited for RE4 Remake, whether I get it or not. Resident Evil 7 and 8 were so good. And 4, like, really was, just kind of like you mentioned earlier, it really was like a super, super influential game that left a huge mark on the industry and changed a lot of stuff. And so I'm excited to see how much of it is, like, authentic and the same as the old one, and how much they change, or how much they change to be completely new. Because the previous remakes were really good, right? But if they're going to do anything way different to, like, really shake up what their remakes look like, it'll probably be every match Kashua. It's too bad. And I can't level her. She's an NPC. But yeah, if they're gonna do anything, like, wildly different, it's gonna be with that one. So that'll be really interesting to see. Everyone's making remakes right now. Yeah, sort of. Even that Signalis game I was just talking about is, like, super, super influenced by, like, a lot of stuff, and it very much wears those influences on its shoulder. Oh, yeah, Konami, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I don't think anyone really has any faith in Konami. I sure don't. They're coming out with, like, 3 new Silent Hill games, and one of them looks like it might be okay, right? Like, it might be a real Silent Hill game, but then some of them are just very, very odd decisions. But yeah, Square is doing the 7 remake thing. Oh my god, he stumbled again.
You're made of sterner stuff than you, but I'm not bested yet. I'll have my revenge for Daza and for the child I carry.
Don't tell me that! Holy shit! I don't want to kill a pregnant lady. What are you even doing on the battlefield? That's nuts. Ow, that's a lot of damage. But yeah, so definitely Square making a lot of Final Fantasy remakes, right? Capcom with the Resident Evil train. And like that's been going really well for them. Oh no, so dark? Yeah. The game's a little serious. Wow, you take more damage. I'm really not convinced that the Silent Hill remakes will be good, but I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Next what? Kill a child? Maybe. So far, the story hasn't pointed us in that direction yet, but I mean, maybe. We are attacking this pregnant lady. And there's not a lot I can do to change that. I keep forgetting about their knight down here. But the game, the story has been serious from the very beginning. So that, something like that might happen. Like, it began with 3 main characters, right? Who were kind of trying to plot revenge for all the damage done to their town and homeland. But the way we've kind of gone about that, one of the characters we started with was very unhappy with the choices I've made, and so he's decided to just, like, completely turn against me. So one of the 3 people we started out with is my enemy now. And the first person that helped us kind of, like, rally stuff to power gave us the order to go to this town where a bunch of our people were being kept as work slaves and free them. But when we got there, they were all, like, really old people. And so he then gave us the order to, instead of trying to free all of them, to rally them to our cause and be like backup troops, instead what we should do is kill them and then blame it on our enemy, right? So that's pretty dark. And I immediately said no to that. So if it comes to child murder, I will also try to say no, but who knows if I'll have that option or not. I am kind of leaving my guest mage out there to dry. Alright, fine. You get healed. Yeah, that's like just straight up 100 more damage. Hell yeah. What do we get from the mage girl? I might not have any Aqua Blast too. Nice. Big damage. I feel like I've thoroughly won this, which has not been the case with like all recent combat. Yeah, we'll help out down here. I was gonna stand like right in front of the way of the archer just to be intimidating. I'll give my knight. Just my ability to come through. Nice. That's fine. That's gonna hurt. Not dead, though. Wow. 96, at least. Ooh, nice. It did lose 1 damage. But it doesn't matter. Still alive. Oh, God. I forgot about this guy. That's not good. Give me that bonus magic. Yeah. Didn't need it at all, actually, but might as well. No other character needs that. That should keep her alive. Hopefully. Oh no, an old spear. I don't need any of that. Nice. Now we've super thoroughly won this match. Just need to pick up some gear. Oh wow, you don't have to move to get it. All right. You know what? I could have thrown rocks. Shouldn't have ended turn there. Man, for how much I've like ignored 4 Colt's damage, like damage to his health, right? I think I've maybe only healed him once. He's been pretty okay. Dude's tanking his way through this. What are you doing? Oh, right. She was in your range. Hammer time. So much damage. That is not a ton of damage. But hey, supplements help. Uh-oh. I should have stolen that from her. I forgot about that attack. That's a cool attack. I've got that attack. Not on my team right now, though. This is like the best archer skill. So far, at least. It's just a regular like extra attack skill. Maybe it does
Oh,
magic
God.
damage or something like that.
My love, your
That's
wife
so good.
and child come for you.
That sucks, Veldere. Oh, wow. That was a hell of a scream. I feel like it got cut off. Damn, I killed the mom. Petra Burst. That's new. I killed the pregnant mom. That's horrible. Ooh, shiny new items. I really need Sis to get some experience here. I guess I've got lots of little experience
That's
slits or whatever
twice
it's
you
called.
saved me. A debt no words can repay.
I feared I'd never see you again.
You were pretty cool
Thank
the
light
first
you're
time.
alive.
I rejoice to see you. You and Bayan both.
I hate to interrupt, but I think it's best we set sail.
You've been kind of rushing this along for a while, Kasia, but yeah, I'm back on your side. Let's get the hell out of here.
Yes. Yes, of course. Best if we reach the deep while we still have some light.
Before we make for Rhyme, perhaps you might accompany us to Bode Fortress.
A splendid idea. If we're lucky, we might even reach Syria in time to stop her.
Bode. It's more ruin than fortress. Why go there?
Yeah, what's up with Bode?
Run down it may be, but Bode is an essential fastness. Our leader, Saria, commands from there.
And you would have us meet her, the leader of your liberation front? Why?
When you see her, you will understand. We've problems of our own.
Best get aboard. We sail.
That's 4 guests. Right? What class are you? Valkyrie. Yeah, that's cool. That makes sense. We have better spears than that, don't we? Is that the best spear? No, Baldur's spear, for sure. Well, it's so weird. All the, like, different stats in this game. Boon of Swiftness. You are Valkyrie. And Wind. And you come with Heal, too. What else can we give you? Spirit Surge is not too bad. I only have one of them, and I could probably give that. Oh, you're already using Spirit Surge too. Never mind. Let's also give you some items too, just in case. Man, I need more revive stones. Wait. Oh. Better revive stone. Well. Gonna have to check that out. Where is Charms? Gotta keep Kasia kind of up on the levels here. Right? Because she keeps dipping out, making bad decisions in the middle of combat. Okay. Is anyone missing items? Ooh. Well, that's fine. If I go Goliath, Bode, Archaeopolis of Rhyme is where we're eventually headed. Let's go back to Kadriga. And I'm gonna save here, because I need to go cook some dinner. Something is definitely gonna happen in Goliath. Something is definitely gonna happen in Bode. And then Rhyme. So, Warren Report. Where are we ending? Oh yeah, we didn't see her rescue at all. Okay, that's not like a new scene. I guess we did see her rescue then. I thought we just saw like the aftermath. Because a couple of these scenes have been stuff that we didn't see. You know, like we never saw Ravnus's final words until I came here and checked it out. Oh, this is not like a big split path. Just do you go here or not? It's gonna be something else. I don't know. I feel like because we did this, something might change later on when we go see our buddies up here. Either way, that is going to be the stream. Whoa. It's nice to see you again, Gregorius. Thanks for dropping by. It's nice chatting with J-Hank and Tiberian Fiend earlier. Really hope Tiberian's feet treat them better. He's on his feet all day long. It's not good. You gotta like stretch and not break your feet and have a job that doesn't try and work you to the bone. Like his. But yeah. I like this game. It's different from other tactical RPGs that I've played before. Like I played Tactics and loved it, and then Triangle Strategy was very similar to that. With its own like little unique twists, but there's a lot of little different things going on in this game. Just mechanically, which is crazy for a game this old. Tomorrow, I think I still have Evil West on my schedule, but I played Crisis Core in place of Evil West. And so maybe I'll continue that tomorrow. I've got to like go see my sister and her dog tomorrow. So I don't know how much I'll stream. But I started late today, so I'm not going to be over at Sis's place for that long. Anyway, I'll be back tomorrow, probably with Crisis Core, or maybe Evil West if I decide against it. Or Ender Lilies, because it's taken me a while to beat that, and I'm like totally near the end. But I also want to grind a little bit off stream for that. Either way. Oh, hey Tiberian. You made it back at the very end. Atsamaho, thanks for dropping by again. I hope your feet treat you better soon, yo. I hope those insoles work. But yeah, I don't know what I'm playing tomorrow. I might be playing Crisis Core and making fun of it. Or something that I like. Who knows? Anyway, thanks for dropping by, and I'll see y'all next time.